There is something unusual about the semiconductor industry. Wafer standards. You'd think once they're set, that's it. So why are new standards still being created today? Who exactly keeps changing them? Chapter 1. Standards didn't exist from the beginning. It was the 1970s. Every company had its own wafer size, its own thickness, its own flat, its own cassette. Everything was different. Semiconductor companies were frustrated, and equipment companies, they had it even harder. There was simply no common language in the industry. Chapter 2. That's why semi-standard was born. The industry came together, centered around semi, and began building common specifications. From that point on, the entire world used the same standards. Every wafer, every cassette, every interface. All problems seemed to be solved. Or so it appeared. Chapter 3. But then new problems emerged. Technology kept advancing. 6-inch wafers became 8-inch. 8-inch became 12-inch. Cassettes became FOUPs. And then came EUV lithography, advanced packaging, silicon carbide, gallium nitride. Every single time a new technology appeared, the existing standards could no longer keep up. The rules had to change. Again. Chapter 4. That's why standards keep changing. Semi-standard is not a rule written once and set in stone. It is a living standard. Every time the industry evolves, new specifications are created. Old ones are revised. It breathes. It adapts. It grows with the industry. That is exactly why new standards are still being made today. Chapter 5. Standards move the entire industry. Shin-Etsu, Sumco, TSMC, Samsung, Intel, ASML, Applied Materials, Lam Research. Every single one of these companies, from wafer suppliers to chip makers to equipment manufacturers, uses the same semi-standard. Because of this shared foundation, today's global semiconductor supply chain is possible. Without common standards, none of this would work. We often think that technology drives the industry forward. But every time technology advanced, something else was created alongside it. A new standard. Semi doesn't make semiconductor technology, but it creates the invisible promise, the shared agreement that allows the entire semiconductor industry to move together. That invisible promise is what built the world we live in today. This has been Wafer Agent.